Oh my god, and it disappeared. Where'd it go? Found it. Okay, crisis averted. Hi! I'm really excited because I have some new G3 Monster High dolls that I want to open because I don't want to wait any longer because they've been sitting here for a week since I've gotten them. But I have some of the new Monster High G3 dolls. I've got, I almost said Cleo. This is Clawdeen. So I've got Clawdeen and I have Laguna. So in this video, I'm going to start off by opening up Clawdeen, and then in the next video, I'm going to open Laguna. But yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like so far Monster High G3 hasn't fully hit the mark for me. They're like 90% there for me. I love them and I'm still collecting them. But there's like, you know, a few of them that I don't feel like I necessarily need all of them, which is totally fine. I don't have to have every, or, you know, like I don't have to love every single doll in a doll line that comes out and stuff like that. But I feel like there is a disconnect for me personally as a collector from Monster High G1 and what made that special to me and what I liked about it, and Monster High G3. It just feels like a different doll line. I mean, it is a completely different doll line. It's, you know, the same franchise, the same idea, but it's executed very differently and it's aimed towards a younger audience, and just, you know, there's different things about it. The styles that they give the characters are a little bit more younger, and I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. And it's not that it's bad. I think that they're really good and I actually do like them. Or let me say this. I think that they are designed well, and I think that the designs are great for the characters and what they have. But there's just something about them that doesn't fully click with me as a collector, like my personal taste. That being said, Monster Ball came out and changed everything for me. The Monster Ball dolls are my absolute favorite Monster High G3 dolls that have come out since they decided to reboot the whole series. And that's why I'm extremely excited to finally have these. I wanted to open Clawdeen first because I think she's just my favorite from the Monster Ball line. I only have the two at the moment, but I'm definitely getting the other two, Draculaura and Cleo, which you can see here's like the artwork on the back by Darko Dark, which is absolutely stunning, by the way. Hold on, I want to zoom in so you can see these a little bit better. So these are the other, so I'm opening obviously Clawdeen here. These are the other three characters in the Monster Ball series. It's interesting that they don't have Frankie or any of the other characters. It's just these four at the moment. But Laguna was my second favorite, so I had to get her. And then of course I'm going to be getting these two later on because Cleo is just a queen, absolute queen. And I was not 100% sure about Draculaura when I saw the stock images when they first came out, but after seeing her in person in the store, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get all four of them. I love this line so much. Okay, so that's enough of me gushing over the Monster Ball dolls. Let me actually show you them. An overview of the box. You've got this like disco ball kind of shape that they've got going here. I think this was weird placement for the packaging. Because and I had a similar issue with the original, like the signature dolls packages as well. I felt like the 3D elements of the box cut off the doll in a weird way. Like I feel like maybe the doll should have been over here so you can actually see her, and then have the accessories over here to fill in the space. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Obviously I bought the doll, it doesn't matter, and I'm gonna take her out of the box, so it really doesn't matter. But you've got this whole, like, it's giving off like homecoming or prom vibes, you know, some kind of a school dance vibes, obviously the Monster Ball. I love this logo, by the way. It's all gold and reflective for Monster Ball. And then she comes with some really cool accessories. It looks like some party decorations and some donuts for some reason. Oh, and then Laguna has like a punch bowl. Okay, so they come with like accessories, so you can kind of like set up the school dance or the Monster Ball situation. Anyway, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get her out of the box. Oh wait, before I do that, what is this on the back? It says the Accessories, so it's like the accessories but like Monster High puns. The Crescent Moon Clutch and compact. Favorite ballroom snack is the full moon donuts. Monster photo prop balloons. Okay, so it's just basically saying what she comes with. So they're oh, I see. Oh, those are cute. Okay, so we'll look at these better, but there's like the phases of the moon on the donuts and everything. Okay, this is really cute. Let me get her out of the box really quick. I'm gonna do that off camera, and then when we get back, I can show you all of like the cool little details for the accessories and stuff like that. And I'm really excited because I heard that she has saran hair, and if that's true, I'm gonna wet myself. Not really, but I'm just really excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so I've got her out of the box. I'm still unboxing the accessories, but I wanted to, while I'm doing this, talk to you a little bit about some of the stuff I always forget to mention. So I got this doll at Target, and she was $29.99, so basically $30. And if you want to see the video where I found these dolls, I will put a link up here in the top corner. It was one where I went to the flea market. I went to Denio's, and I found a few things, but I didn't find as much as I was hoping, so I ended up going to Target to get some new Monster High dolls. But yeah, if you want to check out that video, I'll put the link there. And there we go. So I've got everything out of the box. This is what the background looks like. It's pretty much just like colors, and it looks like light flares, and then like there's some really cool like metallic spider webs, and there's a little spider right there. And I love this touch with all of the like gold splatters or dots. It just kind of like adds dimension to the packaging. So, okay, really quick, I want to look at the accessories. I always forget to do that if I don't do that first. So, first of all, these are the balloons. I forgot what the pun was that they said that they are the scare loons or whatever. Anyway, I don't remember what they're called. But anyway, so you got the crescent moon, a star, and the skelett. I love that they do these kind of accessories. These are really, really cute. But the way they do them, they are heavy. And I don't know if the doll is actually going to be able to hold this. So we're going to have to test that out in a second. I've seen, I don't remember what doll it was, but there was a doll that had balloons like this, and they were literal mini Mylar balloons. Like, that's really cool, but I think that would make the whole thing a little bit more expensive. This is like any other accessory, you know, just molded in plastic. Anyway, so the other thing that she comes with this little card here. It's like a picture, like almost like a Polaroid instant picture with Draculora and Laguna, but why is Cleo not in there? I don't know. I wonder. Oh, okay. They're different for each character. So here's the one with Clawdeen, and then here's the one with Cleo. So the little picture that they get is, I guess, different for each character. That's fun. I like that they're different for each one. I'm going to keep these. I actually keep these, all of the little cards that come with these, I keep them with like the journals and the diaries and everything. I actually still have, I mention this often, I still have all of the diaries and everything for all my Monster High and Ever After High dolls. In fact, there's some other dolls like Wild Hearts Crew and a few others that came with little cards like this. And I have those too. I'm a hoarder and I never got rid of them. But I don't know. I like keeping that stuff when I get the doll brand new. Anyway, so she also comes with a little makeup compact, which is like a little black glittery skelett. The glitter is embedded in the plastic, which I love, so it's not going to come off. And does it open? It looks like it's supposed to open. I don't want to mess up my thumbnail. There we go. Okay, yes, so it does open. It looks like this is supposed to be a mirror, and this is supposed to be whatever makeup product, like a highlighter or a blush or something like that. All right, so next up, let's look at these donuts. These are really cute. So First of all, you get like a little donut on a plate. Now, unfortunately, the donut does not come off. It is permanently glued on here or molded to it or whatever. But look at all the painted details. It's like a little, it's like strawberry frosting or icing with the sprinkles, but then chocolate frosting creates a little crescent moon, and then there's little stars on it, like little star, I don't know if they're sprinkles or if it's supposed to be like edible glitter. And then like if you look at all of the donuts on here, the display for it is basically a tombstone, a purple tombstone, and all of the donuts are hanging up here. Once again, they are glued to it, so you can't take it off, unfortunately, but I know if you did, it'd be a choking hazard. So it's just more for display. okay. But what's really cool about this is it's the phases of the moon. So you've got like the crescent moon, it's a little more full, and then a full moon, and then it continues to the other way to the new moon. Like that is such a cool little detail, because, you know, Clawdeen being a werewolf and like the whole thing with werewolves, the full moon, like that whole thing. I love that they included that. That is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the doll, and before I say anything, she has saran hair. Her hair is saran. I am so happy. Even though this doll is $30, I love this doll so I haven't even like shown you everything, and I just want to say, because I don't want to forget, but like I feel like because I love this doll so much, I want to get multiples of just this doll, so that way I can redress her in her other outfits. So like I have the signature Clawdeen in her, like, you know, the overalls with the long sleeve shirt and like the fur coat thing. I want to get a second one of these dolls just to put in that outfit. And then if I get one of the other Clawdeen dolls, I want to get another one of these to put in that outfit, and so on. Literally just because of the hair, just because of this beautiful long, full, thick, soft, really nice color, like look, colors, like the light brown with the highlights, and then you've got the streaks of pink and purple, like, and then her makeup, like her makeup is so beautiful. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah, I would definitely love to get multiples of this doll, just so that way I have Clawdeen with nice hair and nice makeup in each of her outfits, and then I will literally throw those other dolls with the polypropylene hair in my stock box, because I'm not like, I have no problem shaving off that polypropylene hair and customizing the doll to turn it into something else. But yeah, I love this so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Also, she has a purse, but you could not see it in the box because of the way her hair was. She was literally posed like this. So her purse was hidden behind her hair the whole time. So I didn't even see it. I didn't know that there was a purse in there. But since I'm like showing off the accessories right now, I want to do that so I don't forget. But it's kind of cool because like the handle is like brass knuckles, kind of the way she was holding it. And of course you got the crescent moon there, and it looks like it does open. Yep. So you can store things in there. In fact, I believe, there we go, her little compact fits in there perfectly. So now she can take her compact with her and keep it in her purse so it's safe, so she doesn't lose it. I was like, I wonder if she could also put a donut in here. Hold on. Oh, the plate's too big. She can't put the donut in her purse, but that's okay. Take the donut to go. Okay, she is definitely going to need some zhuzhing. I'm gonna have to wash her hair and like restyle it a little bit, because very much box hair. Okay, so now I want to look at this doll. We have to appreciate everything about I love everything about this doll. I love everything about this doll. So, okay, starting at the top, you know, we've got the hair. I already talked about the hair. It is saran. It is rooted very well. It's got an interesting style. She's got kind of like the space bun on top with this little accessory with the spikes on it, gold, and this little kind of ponytail falling down behind. And then she's got some hair pulled from either side of her head to do kind of like a half up, half down kind of style, and the rest of it's just down. But I love that the whole perimeter of her hair is this like purple and pink streaks. I love that. And then she has this tinsel. It's like a gold tinsel with, it's like holographic, which is always kind of hard to film for some reason, but I'm a fan of Simply Nailogical. I know that if you use a cell phone flash, it shows off the rainbow properties of oh, there we go. Yeah, it shows off the rainbow properties of holographic stuff much better. But anyway, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that really did. I don't know if that did a good job at showing it off or not, but the tinsel is holographic. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the tinsel in dolls' hair. It doesn't bother me as much. There is certain types of tinsel, like I believe the original original Cleos back in the day in G1 of Monster High, the tinsel that they used was kind of not that great because it was the kind that was like plastic and thread wrapped around each other, and if it got pulled or whatever, then the thread part was white and it became like fuzzy and weird looking. I don't know, there's certain types of tinsel that's really hard to deal with as well when styling the hair, so I get it, but I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty and it just adds this little bit of like sparkle to the hair. If it becomes too much, you can always remove it. It's only in the hairline and it's only in the front of the hairline. It's not back here. There is no tinsel, and like throughout the hair there is no tinsel. So if you really wanted to remove it, it's just the perimeter of the front hairline. All right, so I want to look at her makeup really quick because this is just so pretty. Cleo has some of the best makeup anyway for G3 in my opinion. I love what they did here. I love the like pink and purple, like purple is just her color, but I love the little incorporation of that light turquoise color right on the eyelid there. I think it's a great addition, even though there's no other turquoise that she's really wearing. I think that just adds a little pop of color because it goes really well with the eye color. Her eyes are like this light brown kind of honey, not hazel, hazel's a little more green, but like this just, you know, this like honey amber brown color, and it looks so pretty, and adding that turquoise there I think was a great choice because it goes well with all the purple shades. Her lips are interesting because they tried to do like an ombre effect, but it's more like color blocking because it's just like purple and then pink. There's no ombre. Ombre is usually like a fade or a gradient, and this is a very harsh line for the difference. I have seen some people repaint the lips with a better gradient, and I may do that in the future, but honestly, it doesn't really bug me enough to be an issue. In fact, like, I kind of just like the way that she looks, you know, like, I don't know, like I said, I might do that to kind of give it more of a proper gradient, but if I do that, it'll be in the future, and I don't know if I'll make a video about it necessarily. If I do it, I'll show it probably on Instagram. So, anyway, she's wearing some cute earrings. So this one up here is like a little crescent moon, and then she has two earrings over on this side, and they're just like the little purple studs that are kind of shaped like little gemstones. So super simple up here, but of course they are purple. Now, for my personal style, I tend to gravitate more towards dolls in pretty dresses over pants. However, I don't know why I am so obsessed with this tuxedo. This is giving me very much 80s. It's also kind of giving me Janice and Damien from Mean Girls at the end when they're at prom and they're wearing the purple tuxedo, like the matching tuxedos. It's very much giving me that, and I love it. Like here's the picture of what I'm talking about, so you can kind of see. It's not exact, but it's close enough that it reminds me of that, and I'm obsessed. So she's wearing a bow tie. The bow tie is just like a necklace or whatever. It's like it just kind of clips around her neck, but I love that. And then she has this like leopard, like this yellow and gold leopard print top that's like, it's supposed to be strapless. It has like the clear straps that'll disintegrate in 10 years, but they have, you know, it's supposed to be like a strapless top, which honestly I think will go with a lot of Clawdeen's outfits for her other dolls. So if I do get multiples of this doll, then I will have multiples of that top, and I'm really excited about that. Of course, the jacket and the pants match because it is a tuxedo, so you know it's all the same material, which is this kind of satin kind of material in this beautiful violet, like purple color. I don't know what kind of color this is technically called, but it's purple. It's purple. Anyway, she's got like these puff sleeves. There's the black lapel because it's a tuxedo style. There are faux pockets here, so not real pockets, but that's okay. I like the extra details. There's little crescent moons in the metallic gold added there to look like the buttons, and then the jacket does not close in the front, but it's just open front so you can see her top, which is fine. I like the styling of that. It looks better open anyway. Her pants are kind of like high-waisted, and they're purple, and then they have like this really cool like reverse leopard print that's black and purple in these stripes that go down the side. I forgot what this is called. There's a name for it, the thing that kind of goes down the side. Anyway, whatever, it's like a ribbon or like a stripe on either side of the leopard print, and it's got like the gold thread in there, which is kind of cool. Moving down to her shoes, this is part of the reason why I love this doll so much. These shoes are amazing, and Monster High usually does a really good job on the shoes, but G3 Monster High shoes have not been my favorite. They look like chunky and clunky and dumpy and not flattering, but this is different. Like, this is changing up the game. They're finally making shoes that look flattering and look nice. Like, if you're gonna give them heels, make it look good. I don't know. Anyway, I love these. They're like platform heels, and these are giving me like G1 Monster High vibes very much. So I love this, and they have like little painted details. There could be more painted details because there's like molded details, and I would like it if there was a little bit more paint on these, but I'm not complaining. I like the phases of the moon motif that they keep giving her. Now, of course, I want to talk about the articulation really quick. So this doll has basically the same articulation as the signature Monster High G3 dolls do. They're like signature things. And I say that because there are budget dolls that are missing the chest articulation. But really quick, just to kind of go over it. So there's movement at the head, there's movement at the upper torso or the chest, there's movement at the shoulders, at the elbows, and at the wrist. Also, there is movement at the hips, and they have a bend at the knee. I love the amount of articulation, and I love the range of articulation. There are other dolls that are fully articulated, but they don't have the same range of articulation. Like, they just can't like move their legs out or bend their knee as far, or like there's certain things that they can't do even though they're fully articulated. Like Barbie Extra. For some reason, the Barbie Extra dolls, they have full articulation, which I appreciate, but for some reason, the articulation in the hips and the knees is just not my favorite. So it doesn't have quite the range. And then there's other doll lines that were like that too, where they were fully articulated, but the range of movement wasn't all that great. Like, their knees only bent partially, so like when they sat down, their legs would still be kind of out in front of them. I don't know. That was a weird topic to get stuck on. Articulation, fully articulated like a normal Monster High doll. All right, so now is the time where I want to test this out. I want to see if she can actually hold this, because this seems really heavy, although the joint in her elbow is pretty stiff. Let me see if I can get her to, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. I'm just gonna kind of like pop her hand in there. Nope. The wrist joint isn't going to hold this up. It's not going to support it. Yeah, there's no way, even though it has like the little thing here, the loop for her hand to go in, there's no way that this doll can hold these because they're too heavy. Like, I feel like that was an oversight when designing this doll, or at least designing the accessory. I don't know. It's not enough for me to complain about, because it's not like I'm personally not a kid that's gonna play with this and be disappointed by it. Oh my god, and it disappeared. Where'd it go? Found it. Okay, crisis averted. I don't think kids will really care too much. It might be a little disappointing, because it might be nice if, you know, the kid's playing and like she can like hold the balloons and walk around or whatever. I think it's more a disappointment for collectors, or especially doll photographers, because it'd be nice if you could pose her holding the balloons so you can take the pictures or display it on your shelf. But since she can't hold the balloons, that's just not a possibility. The way that, you know what, this is how you do balloons. Hold on. All right, so who remembers this beauty? So the Valentine's Day Clawdeen doll. So same thing, plastic balloon. This one's even heavier, to be honest. Has a thing for her to hold it, but there is absolutely no way she can hold it. But they added to the stand an extra little arm that comes out that holds the balloon for her. So you can put her hand in the little loop thing here, but then you clip the balloon in the little arm, and then it looks like she's actually holding the balloon up, because it's being supported by the stand. Now, G3 dolls do not come with stands. I don't think that any of the G3 dolls so far have come with a stand. The Skulltimate Secrets came with their little thing, their little coffin with the locker and everything, and you can technically mount it on the wall because it has the holes in the back and everything. So there's a place to put them and display them. And then like the one Draculaura came in the Gorganizer, and eventually there's a Cleo that I really want with the Gorganizer as well, but I haven't seen that come out yet. But other than that, I mean, there's places to put the dolls and store them, but there's not really a way to actually display them because none of them come with stands. I would love for Monster High G3 to start coming with stands, because I'm a collector and I want to display them. And I know kids like to display them as well, so it would be nice if they would start including that. But I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, so the fact that this doll is a collector doll and she came with the stand, they had the opportunity to do that little extra thing. I think they did this for the Pennywise doll as well, maybe. was it Pennywise that had the balloon? I don't know. I don't have Pennywise. I have no intention of ever getting the Pennywise doll. I don't mess with it or Pennywise or any of that stuff. That's too far into the horror realm for me. I'm not a fan. But I'm so glad they did that with this doll. It's kind of cute. You know, I like that. And I wish that they would have done something like that for this doll. That would have been cute. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal, but I did want to point it out. I just realized I'm like overflowing with dolls that I've been reviewing, just kind of stuffing them on the shelf. I really need to rearrange my doll collection again because like since I redid it, I've ran out of room again with all the new dolls that I'm getting. Okay. Anyway, I really want her to be able to hold the donut too. Like, you just gotta hold it there. There's no little thumb loop or anything like that. But, oh my gosh, I love this doll so much. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel once I open Laguna, but I think this is my favorite G3 Monster High doll to date. Like, ever. Just the way she comes, as is. Just because, like, some of the other dolls, like, I really, really like them, but I might have had to redress them or something like that. But yeah, no, I'm in love with this, and I can very confidently say that this is my favorite Monster High G3 doll, and a big portion of that has to do with the fact she has saran hair, but also because I like the way that Cleo, or I keep saying Cleo, I was just talking about Cleo a few minutes ago, but Clawdeen, I really like the way that Clawdeen is designed for G3. I think she's one of my favorites besides Cleo, and I love the way that she looks, and I love that her color is purple, and just there's so much that I like about her, and I feel like they've really done her dirty by giving all of her dolls polypropylene hair, and I'm so happy to finally have saran hair for her, and that it's so long. I know that this doll is a little bit more expensive, you know, it's like $5 more than like her signature doll, but you do get a few extra accessories and stuff, and the higher quality hair, and definitely a nicer outfit and everything. I think that the price was worth it. I genuinely like this doll, and I think that the price was fair. And I wasn't joking when I said I'm very tempted to just get multiples of this doll, just so that way, you know, for each Clawdeen doll release, to switch the new outfits onto her, just so I have a doll that looks nice and has nice hair and everything. I'm genuinely tempted to do that. I don't know if I actually will, because she is a more expensive doll. She is $30 per doll, and if she ever goes on clearance, like if I ever catch her on a really good sale or something, I'm gonna buy multiples for that exact reason. But anyway, I am going to get going for right now. I am going to like wash out her hair and probably try and fix up the curls a little bit better so she doesn't look like she has box hair as much. Hopefully I might have to actually like full on curl her hair, just because these are kind of like smushed. But anyway, that is gonna be it for right now. Let me know what you think of this doll down in the comment section down below, because I'm curious to what your thoughts are as well. I mentioned in my last video that I'm gonna be a little bit more picky when it comes to dolls, especially like Monster High dolls and a few others, and you know, especially for like Monster High, unless if I happen to really love the doll, if it has polypropylene hair, I'm probably not going to be buying it. So for some of them, I might just have to wait for other people to do reviews just to see if it has polypropylene hair. So in the future, I know if I actually want to bother spending my money on it or not, because I don't want to spend my money on polypropylene hair. The only exception I will give is, like I said, if the design is just really, really good, that's one thing. Or like the Disney Illy dolls, I know that they have polypropylene hair, but I just love the dolls themselves. So like I'll give them a pass for that. But I know that Monster High can do saran hair, so that's like literally, I'm not spending my money on polypropylene hair anymore. So that's where my stance is at this moment. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this doll right here. I'm gonna start opening up the Laguna doll in the next video, so if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. Stick around. That video is gonna be coming out just like probably tomorrow, or I don't know when it's gonna be coming out, but it'll be coming out sometime this week as well. But yeah, I gotta get going so I can do that, and I'm really excited to see how Laguna stacks up. So really excited and looking forward to that. Anyway, okay, I gotta go. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.